Hello, this is Elizabeth Swider with Care is There Geriatric Care Management and with Cville Seniors, and this video will show you how to make a blog post on Cville Seniors. And the reason this is so great is this. Look at this is the home page of Cville Seniors, and here are all the blog posts that people have made. The blog posts you make on Cville Seniors show up on the home page, so they're very visible, and they also show up out on the internet and get indexed by things like Google, Yahoo, and Bing. So let's take a look at one of these. Let's take a look at Dr. Koch's making a post about tinnitus. So when she goes in and makes this post, it creates its own URL up here, its own address that you can then use to post in things like emails, on your website, other places. So let's show you how that's done. I'm going to highlight this address up here in the URL line. I'm going to right-click my mouse and choose Copy. And then let's say that I'm going over to an email. Let's say I compose a new email, and I might say, take a look at this great article by Dr. Koch. Yeah, finally. And then what I can do is I can either post this link this way. I'm in Gmail here in Google Chrome. I can choose link, and I can Control V to copy, and here that link is posted in my email. Or I can actually highlight this a couple of words. Let's say great article. I press the link button. I'm in this field. I'll press Control V and say OK, and then it's posted right here in your email. So if you want to give someone reference to your article, then you can do that, because on Cville Seniors these posts create their own URL out on the internet. So that's a great reason to make a post on Cville Seniors. It'll show up at the front page, and it'll also give you a URL that you can link to. So let's show you how you create your own blog post on Cville Seniors. First, you need to be sure you're signed in. I can tell I'm signed in here because it has my little name there, and it says sign out. If you are not signed in, it'll say sign in here. You need to click that and sign in, or there'll be a place that says either sign in or sign up. So be sure you're signed in. Then there are a number of ways you can get to the blog post, but let's just keep it simple here and go to the tab that says blogs. Then we can click this little button here that says Add. Then we have several fields here. This is the post title. This will be what shows up on the front page as the title of your post. Then this is where we put the rest of the post that will show up once you click it. And then there's some other options here as well. So I'm going to do a post about Charles Hendricks at the Gaines Group. So I'm going to click into my post title field and say something like the Gaines Group designs homes for all ages. And then I can just go into this field and start typing. Easy as that. Or if I want to, I'm just going to delete this. I can go to another document where I've already created some content. In this case, I have something back here that I've created for Charles. Let's fish it out here. There we go. It's in a Word document, so I'm going to expand that a little bit. And I'm just going to highlight this text, right-click to copy it, and then I'm going to paste it into this document. Now, something that's kind of something to keep in mind is it's occasionally when you copy from other programs, some of the format can get messed up. If you're having that trouble, you can always click this paste as plain text. This says paste text from Word, website, etc. to remove all formatting. So if you're having trouble with that, you might try it. I'm doing pretty well with pasting from Word, so I'm going to left click here, excuse me, right click, and then choose paste. So this has brought over all my formatting from my Word document, which I think is just fine. So I'm going to leave that alone. I can always make some changes if I want to. So this puts my text into that blog post. Now I can also add some images if I want to. So I think I'll put an image right here. And up here in this little bar you can see where it has these little icons, and if you hover over them it will explain what they are. This one is the image icon, so I'll click on that. And then I can browse to where I have an image on my computer. So I'm going to go looking for the stuff I have for Charles. So I've navigated to the right spot, so here it is. So I think I will choose this image of Charles. I'm clicking it and pressing open. It's loading it there, and then it's giving me some choices about where I want it to be. And these little icons will show you how it will be when you choose that. I usually like the text to wrap around my image, so I'm going to choose this left. I want it to be on the left side, and I want that text to wrap around it. Sometimes the image gets all squished up, and I don't want that, so I'm going to ask for some padding. I usually like something around 5 pixels, so I'll choose 5. Link, if I want to, for example, link this to this image to Charles's website, I can paste in a link here. And if I wanted to change the size of the image, I could do so here. So let's say OK. So there's Charles, and by the way, there's my padding. So that's as simple as it is to post an image. You know, I might also want to post a document in here, and that's possible as well. So let's say that right around here I decided I wanted to post a document. So I might say, see this valuable document. And see this little file icon here. I can click that. It will again take me to a place where I can navigate to where my files are. And let's see, I've just got a document up here we can use for example purposes. This is a PDF document. You can load a PDF, and I think you can load Word documents. I usually like PDFs. So I'll say open. And notice, here is the title that is going to be shown in that post for that document. And the reason it's got these crazy little percent signs and things is because this program doesn't like to have spaces in the name of its documents. Often I will put underscores instead of spaces before I upload this, but another way to do it is you can just highlight this and then write whatever you want in here. So let's say survey of efficiency. Okay. All right, so now you have a link to that document, and when your readers click that link, then they'll be able to pull up that document. Speaking of links, you can also link text in here to a URL. So let's say that we wanted to link to, let's say I wanted this text, the games group, to be linked to their website. So I am going to first go and get the URL that I want to link this to. And I find the easiest way to do that is to go to the site itself. So I want to be linking to this website at the Games Group. This is their URL. I'm on their website, and the address line is always going to be their URL. This is already highlighted, otherwise I would highlight it, and I'm going to right click and say copy. That puts the URL in my clipboard. I'm going to click back over to the window where I have my post open. I've highlighted this, and now I want to click this little link button, link. And it will open up this window. It'll highlight this URL. It will pre-populate this thing that says http://. I don't need that because I'm posting directly from a website. But if you are just typing in here, if you're just typing www. You need to leave this text in there. I don't need it, so I'm going to paste over it. So I'm going to right click and say paste. OK. And now that text has been linked to that website. All right, so that's pretty much your post. Here you can put some tags, and this just makes it easier for people to find your post. So I will say something like Charles Hendricks. Yep. Universal Design Architect. Now, something to know about Cville Seniors is different on different programs. This program is going to split your tags up if there's more than one word. So we put them in quotes if we want them to stay together as a tag. Otherwise, Charles becomes a tag, and Hendricks becomes a tag, and design becomes a tag. So I'll just put these quotation marks in there. You can post it now, or you can choose to post it in the future. There's some privacy options here. Now, something to know is you can preview this, or you can save it as a draft, or you can publish it. Let's see what happens when we preview it. Okay, so this shows us what that post is going to look like. That's pretty awesome. Now, we're going to go back. This is just a preview page. It says it here on your preview page. It's opened up this preview in another window. So once we've verified this, I just like to close this window because I know I've got my other one open still. I want to close this and go back and publish my post. So it's just as simple as saying publish. And there is your post. And let's go and see it on the home page. Okay, here's the post showing up on the home page. I'll click it to open it. There's the post. Here's the survey. Let's see what happens when we click that. It's opening up the document so people can see it. They can save it, they can print it, do whatever they want. And since this has opened up the document in the same window, to go back, I'll hit my browser button. Takes me back. Here is our link to the gains group. I'm clicking that to show it delivering us to the page. I'm going to go hit my back key again, and I think actually this one was in the Word document. It's kind of a good illustration. I think it's this one that we put in together. So there it is. It's taken us to that page. That's actually opening up in a new window, so I'll close that. And there is the URL that that you can highlight and copy and paste and put into your emails or anything else that you want to use it for. And one more thing I want to show you is this. I posted this under my profile. I'm going to click my little face to go over to my page. This is my page on Cville Seniors, and here are my blog posts. So if somebody goes to my page, and my page is indexed on Google and other search engines, so if people are Googling around for things, they very well may find this page. And then you can go to the blog posts, and these are my blog posts are all listed here, so you can see them. Here's the one of Charles. Now, one last thing, I'm going to open that post, and there are some options here. So I will choose options. You can edit your post if you want to make it different. So let's see, let's say I want to change the title of my post. I thought I had a different title here, but let's just change it. Let's say I want to say that are convenient and comfortable for all ages. Very important point. So I have made this change here. I want to now save my change. Do not press add. what that does is discards all your changes and starts a new post. So instead of doing that, scroll down and say publish post. Now my post has been changed, and it's obviously appearing on the home page where it has been ever since I posted it, and all is well. So hopefully that shows you how to make your own posts on Cville Seniors. If you have any questions, be sure to email me at elizabeth@careisthare.com or give me a call at 434-326-5323 extension 2.